The legendary VENU 3 meets its successor, but the new VENU 4 brings some hot new upgrades, so stay till the end so you don't miss out. Kicking things off with price, the new VENU 4 arrives at $549, which is $100 more. When it comes to the display technology, both of these fantastic watches feature a gorgeous AMOLED panel. Looking at the display size for the 45mm models, both come in with an identical 1.4-inch screen. The screen resolution is also a perfect match on both devices, boasting a sharp 454 by 454 pixels. This results in a pixel density that is nearly identical, which means both screens are incredibly sharp. But here's a big change. The VENU 4 doubles the brightness to 2000 nits, a huge win for outdoors. If you were expecting to see solar charging technology, unfortunately it is not available on either of these models. As you might expect with these beautiful AMOLED screens, both of them support an optional always-on display. Interestingly, the older VENU 3 wins on battery, with up to 14 days versus 12 on the VENU 4. Even when you switch over to the power saver mode, the VENU 3 still maintains a slight edge. With GPS and music, the VENU 3 lasts longer too, at 11 hours compared to the VENU 4's 9. The charging method and speed remain exactly the same for both, reaching a full charge in 1 hour. For on-wrist convenience and smart features, both of these watches include a built-in microphone and speaker. Thanks to that hardware, both smartwatches fully support taking and making Bluetooth calls from your wrist. You can also conveniently access your connected smartphone's native voice assistant directly from either of these watches. In terms of the built materials, both watches are very premium with Gorilla Glass 3 and stainless steel. When looking at physical dimensions, the brand new VENU 4 is just a subtle half-millimeter thinner. The VENU 3 is the lighter option at 47 grams, while the VENU 4 is a bit heavier at 54 grams. The specialized feature of leak-proof metal buttons is not present on either of these particular Garmin watches. And here's a huge upgrade. The VENU 4 gets a built-in LED flashlight, a feature VENU 3 lacks. For any of your water-based activities, both watches are perfectly safe with a 5 ATM resistance rating. Here is another huge win for the VENU 4 as it adds multi-band GPS for superior accuracy. The emergency feature of in-reach satellite communication is not a feature you will find on either model. Similarly, the off-grid capability of two-way satellite messaging is also absent from both of these watches. You get a complete and full suite of tracking sensors on both, including the barometric altimeter and thermometer. Important health features like sleep coach, nap detection, and the ECG app are proudly available on both. However, the VENU 4 adds the game-changing training readiness score, a pro feature the VENU 3 lacks. The VENU 4 also gets the improved training status, giving you much better feedback on your progress. To go with that, the VENU 4 adds training load, making it a far more serious training tool. Another fantastic pro feature making its debut on the VENU 4 is Pace Pro for grade-adjusted pace guidance. Trail runners will also appreciate the new dedicated VO2 Max score, which is a fantastic VENU 4 upgrade. For all your network connectivity needs, both watches have you covered with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, ANT+, and NFC. The VENU 4's flashlight, GPS, and new training tools make a very strong case for that upgrade.